Hiya. So since I have never been an animal, should have never been disrespected and harmed with words and abused in the bully abuse narratives and called a kid because it's normal and romanticized, or the B word or any of that stuff. So I stopped calling myself out of my name. And then I stopped calling myself out of my frequency. I'm an infinite being. I'm one in infinity. It's a multifaceted, multidimensional, eternally limitless soul full of innate magic, creativity, and abundance with a self-healing organism having this expansive, nurturing human experience. I will watch infinite beings play with an animal. And they said, oh, this one is a little skunk. And it was like, oh, somebody's grumpy. And they're poking at the skunk. They're not poking, so don't even let me lie. They're just playing, and the baby's like, leave me alone, dude, what the heck? And just because energies don't have words, and the fact that you're calling them grumpy, like you're speaking something onto that energy that they don't deserve because that's not the actual fact. And yet, do you want some other infinite being or human coming up to you and putting you, thinking, oh, that's cute, and then talk and mess about you? That's what we do when we project. And yet, since I don't live that life now and I no longer live in those narratives and I create my own expansive, nurturing narratives, I see, and I love us, void the conditionings. It's just like, I treat myself greater. And it's so funny, the one cliche, which isn't a cliche, I suppose. Let me look that up again. Treat others how you want to be treated. But if you're taught to treat yourself horribly and it's masked as this self-love, self-care, these conditionings of continuously having to be healing, is that kind every facet of you? Excuse me. To always have to be healing from what you've either needed to experience as a child to help you and your lineage grow past that, to help you create your best life, or is it even kind of nurturing to you now that you chose with your free will, because everything that you've been taught in perpetuation is void of everything that you are? Your deoxyribonucleic acid or DNA shows that you're a relative to your mother and father, and yet you've been taught to be them, and you were someone else completely from womb. So thank you for being my relative. I don't have to think, feel, see, be, act, and mask as you were taught, as you taught me to be in those dogmatic, abusive bully narratives. Because we are spanked and talked to crazy and called disrespectful when your disrespect